Hello there, friends. Welcome back. You know, I've always been a bit hypnotized by line tracing. It has a similar effect on me to Reiki. And I especially like tracing of very organic, curved shapes. And I figured some of the best organic shapes to trace are the lines that we find in wood grain. So I have some wood grain in front of us, a collection of straight boards with a different wood grain pattern on each. And I thought we could spend some time together today just tracing these shapes and talking a little bit about what we're looking at. And hopefully this will be as relaxing to you as it is to me. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a small bit of a 5th board here. We can also see that I'm using 2 bright light sources to the upper left of the frame because they cast 2 distinct shadows from our friendly brush pointer that we've seen in so many gas lamp videos before. But what we're really here to look at is the wood grain. Do you have any guesses about what this wood might belong to? You can see that they are straight boards with a somewhat the color of honey. Installed in parallel, very close together. Any guesses? if you've dropped in on the last few streams, you'll remember that we're doing a lot of work in our dining room. One of the main reasons for the disruption of my upload schedule is because our dining room is all torn up. And it's torn up because we're taking the carpet out, 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 and exposing the original hardwood floors underneath. So we are looking at a small section of those very hardwood floors exposed for the first time after decades of being hidden by carpets of various types. And I guess I figured that if these floors are going to be such a disruption to me, then they may as well do me a little bit of good and contribute to a video on this channel. It's interesting to me to think about how tastes change over the decades regarding interior design. I, for one, am a huge fan of hardwood floors. And to me, I'm not looking for a perfect, brand new floor with a mirror finish. I like hardwood floors with a bit of character to them, a bit of wear. I went to elementary school in a small building with a ton of hardwood floors, and I guess I have a fair bit of nostalgia for that sort of thing. But I say that because this house was built in 1966. And my wife and I moved in 1999. And when we arrived, there was carpet in almost every room. The carpet seemed fairly new, as if it had been replaced recently to help with the sale of the house. And we were told at the time that much of the house was hardwood, but it wasn't a big deal to us at the time to go through the work that would have been required to rip up all the carpet in the house. But fast forward quite a few years, and carpets, even with cleaning, don't last forever, of course. And when we finally came back to the subject of this room, we decided to kind of peel back the corner of the carpet, take a peek, take a look at these floors that we were told about years ago when we bought the house. And the little sneak peek in the corner was quite impressive. They were beautiful. We wondered if there would be damage or bad discoloration, but we didn't see any of that. Just a beautiful honey color with some nice variation in color and grain from board to board, board to board, board to board. And that inspired us to go ahead and commit to tearing the carpet out of this one room to see what we would find. We have not been disappointed. We're not done with the cleaning of the floor, but so far it's been pretty impressive. I suppose the most heartbreaking thing is all of the damage, the small damage to the floor caused by the nails that held the tack board down around the perimeter of the room. And the staples that held down the carpet pad along the edges of the pieces. Maybe you can see this right here and right here. These two holes are, from what the staples that I pulled out. I pulled out hundreds of staples from this floor. But that's why I bring up changes in tastes, changes in sensibilities. There must have been a time when having exposed hardwood in your home simply wasn't fashionable, wasn't regarded as attractive, and it was a better option somehow to cover all that up with carpet instead of just using an area rug. And I'm mystified by that. Just as I assume someone of those days would be mystified by my argument that being able to see hardwood in a home is a good thing. Taste and style is funny that way. Ever changing and fleeting. Same with hairstyles, same with clothing styles. Interior design is no different. That's why a house from the 50s looks like a house from the 50s. Because there are distinctive design cues from every decade, every generation. But after finally exposing these floors, on the one hand, I regret that we waited so long. But on the other, I don't regret at all peeling back the layers of the onion and exposing such a beautiful aspect, original treat of this home that's been hidden from view for far, far too long. Perhaps a future owner will feel differently. Perhaps a future future owner will undo this work and cover it all back up again, like buried treasure. Perhaps those tastes will change yet again. But no matter. I don't live in the future. And contrary to any impression that certain aspects of this channel might give you, I don't live in the past either. And for right now, in this moment, despite the hassle and the interruptions, it's been a real treat, 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 treat. To unveil, uncover one of this house's best kept secrets. Sleep well, friends. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.